Uptown, downtown, lowdown, no town. That's the place that's home sweet hometown. Hi, I'm Bob Homman, poet, founder of the Bowery Poetry Club. I'm here in my neighborhood, the East Village, standing in front of Veselka, the Ukrainian restaurant. This is the second day that Veselka has been open since the COVID shutdown. And I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna order my specials, the cold borscht and the boiled pierogies, sit down and eat them and tell you about everything. One of the treats is you don't know what kind of pierogies you're getting here. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's chives and goat cheese maybe. I don't know, so fancy Veselkas. Oh man. So as you walk down these concrete paths, making your tantric plans to evanesce the globe, always centered on this place's energy rocket, why that's simply the pulse of living here. All the lands and all the peoples and all the dream boats, behind the blinking windows of these stacked buildings, the population froths in imagination, syncopation. Utopic and grand, elegantly funked and plastered. It's a village you're living in, all the way down, hometown, lowdown, mighty squat humanness. The village is where I'm living. Bring on the food.
How's it going? My name is Sergio Jimenez. I'm here on Gun Hill Road. And Nick's Pizza is my favorite pizza spot in the whole city. I grew up on Gun Hill Road. My mom used to always take us here to treat us, you know, because the slices are expensive, but they're really good. Just got off the train, but before I head home, gotta hit Nick's Pizza on Gun Hill Road. When I first checked the price, I was like $3, but then I had a slice and said, oh, $3. Pass me the garlic, I feel like a chef. Mount Vernon to Brooklyn, this pizza's the best. My girl said she hungry, I said, go ahead, pick. She said, I don't know, so we going to Nick's. When it's a game night, we order Nick's Pizza. When I can't cook right, we order Nick's Pizza. My bros always fight for the last slice of pizza. No Chinese tonight? That's all right, we got pizza. We used to sit down before the quarantine hit, feed my family, talk to my mom for a bit. Nobody outside, so I thought Nick's was closed. But I heard you could order on the phone. Bet, get me a pie and garlic knots, a cheese calzone, make sure it's hot. A Snapple, a slushy, beef patty and cheese. And since I can't do it myself, could you put garlic for me? It's just good to know that when everything's stopped, Nick's Pizza's right here, right around the block.
Hi everyone, my name is Leeza Joneé and I'm here at Ode to Babel, a Black-owned bar in Prospect Heights, Brooklyn, one of my favorite bar restaurants. So what I'm having today is the Wild Air. It is gin, fresh cucumber juice, Saint Germain garnish. This is the fennel salt rim. It's so refreshing. It's like my name sounds like music when I walk in here. And I created the Breathing Space, which is a salon series that I started to have candid conversations. And I've been doing that here for about 3 years, and we've addressed a breadth of topics, anything from the super light to the super heavy. And Ode to Babel has always opened their doors to myself and my people. And I love that I can be here today to celebrate them. These also pair very well together. A light drink, a light meal, perfect place for the summer season. I've been thrown against walls, skin smeared along time and cracked lacquer. The echo of red and white, childhood bliss, lovers' quarrels, and other people's lives through leaves of brown-stoned blocks. Visions of teeth painted by sunlight, saltwater eyes. I've witnessed the blooming of immaculate gardens. In my rage, I've learned a window can be but a mirror. Closed palms slammed on surfaces that seem to hit back. Greener grass on the front lawns of muddy foundations ain't better. I know the feeling of my body attempting to escape itself, searching for solace anywhere but here. I've tallied my bruises and kissed each one. I've rested my face on wood floors. Something has gone to war to keep me from laughing. And once again, I've risen in a thunder.
My name's Howard Altman. I'm here at Bessou on Bleecker Street, a real community restaurant that's been open the entire time during the pandemic. It's real comfort, Japanese food. I love it. What can I tell you? Oh, wow. Wow. That's the chicken, the great chicken.
I also got some sausage.
Oh, you are the best. You are the absolute best. Thank you so much. Nice. Nice. Wow. It's tasty and fresh. Well, that's divine. This is just divine, I have to say. Holding posture. History sits on a chair in a room without windows. Mornings, it searches for a door. Afternoons, it naps. At the stroke of midnight, it stretches its body and sighs. It keeps time and loses time, knows its place and doesn't know its place. Sometimes it considers the chair a step. Sometimes it believes the chair is not there. To corners, it never looks the same. Under a full moon, it holds its own. History sits on a chair in a room above our houses.
I'm Puma Pearl, and I'm at 127 2nd Avenue between 7th Street and St. Mark's at the B&H, which has been here since 1938. And we have been here together since probably 1970, because for me, food isn't about whether it's a 5-star restaurant, it's about the love. My son loved the matzo ball soup since he was born. His father always ate the cold borscht, and I always wavered between blintzes and potato pancakes. So here we are, we have everything. The cheese blintzer. You can get cherry or blueberry. I always like the cheese best, actually. And I'm making a mess. This could be either a main meal or a dessert. What did your rebellion taste like? Mine tasted like long-haired boys, sounded like 4 a.m. rock and roll, felt like the bottom of my mother's staircase after she kicked me out for coming home too late. My rebellion tasted of not going back, smelled like $34 in my pocket, dug into me like the knife resting in a sheath on my hip the day I changed my name to Puma, just like my knife.
Hey, it's me, it's Jive Poetic. We're on Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn, here at El Gran Castillo. It's one of my favorite spots to eat. And yeah, we get something to eat in here. It's one of the best. We memorized the menu before the neighborhood was rewritten. Mangou for breakfast, there was a dry cleaners right there. Filete a la parrilla, there was a Blockbuster right over there. Camarone al ajillo, there was an African dude who sold skull caps and cell phone chargers. Plátano Maduro, Gran Castillo was at the corner where a fast food restaurant now sits. It happened so fast. We were sipping guanabana, chinola, and salsa and merengue sang from the kitchen. And we practiced Spanish and English until Spanglish made us part of the room. And we still haven't even looked at the menu. We still haven't even looked at the menu because we remember enough to order, eat, pay the bill, leave, and come back. And when we came back, the lights were off and our hearts stopped a beat because Gran Castillo was taken down the street.
So here we are at Short Stories. We're in the Bowery. Chef Jean recreates
local markets, she shops at Union Square, she forages, and every day there's a new menu. This is not the last story at Short Stories. In today's Bowery, I chomped matcha, white chocolate, brown butter cookie, embarrassed by who I was. When these baked goods settle, I will rise like Mother Angelou. I remember my grandmother, her Russian potato salad spiced with a Bombay blush. Who was Indian first? Once upon any time in the Bowery, the beggar and the queen are friends. Always American, breathing abolition. I claim this experiment. You sprout, we sprout, there's enough for everyone. We all sprout. This is dessert. Blueberry, cashew, sticky bun, scented with Malaysian pandan. Amazing leaf, one tree, one plant, steamed, delicious.
Hey, my name is Adam Faulkner, standing in front of what is the best seafood spot in New York City. This is Sky, the proprietor. So when I think of this place, I think of my nan. I think of her teaching me how to eat shrimp the right way, how to nibble the edge of the tail just to get the very last bit of meat out of it, how to always keep the tails on, cut the heads off, all those things. It makes me nostalgic for her, and she just passed. So it feels good to be in this place.
So good.
First, always the turquoise. Each piece pinched from the bramble around her wrists and placed in a soup cup on the table. I watch my nan of 81 years twist silver from her arthritic knuckles and soap and soak her frigid hands in a tableside wash bucket the waiter has brought for her. Before the butter, for here, jungle of neon and bric-a-brac, alligator heads and folding chair cloth tops, they know her. Oversized sunglasses, last booth on the left, keep the cheap white coming and crayons for the kids, they know her. And years before her blood will slow to cake batter, and before she will know the me who adorns his own body in tender metals and ritual, the cocktail of sweat and elegance, of roost and hen, I am here. Red checkered booth where boil buckets heap, shells on steam, billows into our nostrils, lashes, we squeal and clap and strap on plastic bibs, dive our ringless, still clean instruments into butter and fat and feast, filthy and chin drip and snack, giggling our mouths full, just us until bucket bottom shine.